Hello, my dear friends. Okay, I have to talk a little far from my computer because I'm doing something here, and I got wire file all over the fucking place, Okay, I would like to talk to you first about Omar Khadr. You know, Omar Khadr will come very often, and I would like to speak about him because he did something wrong. He's a terrorism. And he's a terrorism, and he has his freedom here in Canada. He belongs to Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda is a group that have destroyed the two towers in New York. And these were a very bad thing of Mr. Osama bin Laden. Okay, the father of Omar Khadr was working directly for Osama bin Laden. It means that Omar Khadr also belonged to Osama bin Laden, and Osama bin Laden was a real terrorism, such as Omar Khadr and his father. I think Trudeau did very bad by giving him $10.5 million, because just the fact that he had to take him out of Guantanamo should have been enough. It was his freedom. Instead of giving him $10.5 million, it should have been his fucking thing that he got from the Canadian government. But instead of it, Trudeau preferred to give him $10.5 million from our funds, from our money. Okay, we pay a lot of income tax every year, and this money is very bad used by the government of Canada, because the government of Canada is living only because of our taxes and only because of that fucking GST. The GST is also bad because the GST is all over the fucking thing that you buy at the store, and there should not be GST or TVQ or whatever tax in province or in Canada, because we are paying income tax in Quebec, we are paying income tax in Canada. It doesn't make any sense. I know we have a lot of services here in Quebec, but some of the services should be cut just like that, because we don't need that type of service. There are a lot of service that we definitely don't need and that we are paying for. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's very, very far. Very, very far from the understanding of what ministers can do, because it's very bad. They decide everything, and they know they have the majority at the House of Commons, and they can vote any law that will pass because of their majority, and it's very bad. Also, at the next election in 2019, just make sure for whom you're going to vote for, because you know that Mr. Scheer is with Mr. Doug Ford in Ontario against the French people. Here in Quebec, we're not against Anglophone, because we're preaching for Anglophone here. We love our Anglophone here in Quebec. And I guess it's not the same in Ontario, In Ontario, I think they're spitting on French people, and it's not good. There is no reason for it. Anyways, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government need to be replaced very quick, because it just doesn't make any sense the way they are right now, because they're very, very, very bad, and fuck, what the hell is that? I'm trying to move some file here and it won't move. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, also I would like to talk to you about Acrobat Reader update, because it kept asking you to replace files, but don't let Acrobat Reader replace your file that you already have, because it's very, very bad. Because I think it's a virus myself. I'm gonna have to study it. I'm gonna have to look after it. I just think it's a virus, because it is not working properly. It is not working the way I want it to work. Myself, I am very, very, very safe right now, because a few weeks ago I had to reformat my hard disk about 5 times during the week because I keep getting all kind of viruses. Everybody is after me right now, okay? I got a lot of people on my back. So I have to fight against these people, and these people, most of them are young kids that has nothing else to do at home rather than doing what they're doing right now. Because, you know, it's very bad. I know how they do. I know exactly how they do it. I know how to protect myself, but at that time, I didn't want to protect myself because I judged that it was good enough to be like that. I have a good spyware, I have a good antivirus. I'm also using a good software to protect my system, which I didn't have before. You know, there's all kind of hackers on the net. Please don't even try to go on the dark web, because that place is extremely dangerous for hackers and viruses and all kind of fucking shit. We all know that in the dark web they are selling just about everything you need, everything you want, okay? Even a killer service, you know. But you can buy a killer service right there, but you know, they're gonna keep your IP address, but you have to mask your IP address in order to go there, because if you go with your right IP address, you can be sure that you're gonna have something after that coming from them, you know, because the dark web users are just bad people, you know. They're buying a lot of pills there that they can have at the pharmacy, or they can have from the doctor. They're only getting bad stuff from dark web, which is very bad for your health. You have to be real careful, you know. Don't look behind you, because if you look behind you, you're going to be scared. Keep looking straight forward and do not look sideways, and you're going to be okay, because if you only look forward, that means that you don't give a damn about what's going on the sideways, and you don't give a damn about what's going on backward, you know. Myself, you know, I am prepared for all kind of shit on the internet, because I know internet like my arm, like my fist, you know. I know it very well. I know I'm a computer user. I'm a computer wizard instead. And I know everything about computers. And I know what does all the viruses. I know what does the worms. I know what does a Trojan horse. I know just about the ransomware. I just know everything, but you have to be careful. Be on your own. Be yourself, okay? Do not, if you see something on Facebook and it asks you to double click on the item, just please don't double click on it, because you may have a surprise. There might be a surprise for you there, which is viruses or ransomware or any kind of fucking shit that you won't be able to get rid of. And the only way to get rid of is either reformat your computer, and if you see that you are stuck with something, do not use the shutdown menu there. Just push on the button of the computer about 15 seconds, and your computer will go off. Goes off, you know. Once it goes off, just wait another 15 seconds and just click click the button to put it on back, and you're gonna be okay. The main reason why you're doing that is because your computer will not register what was going on right away when you were working on a computer. Anyways, I have to go because I don't want to pass 10 minutes, because 10 minutes it's a too long video to put on Facebook. So thank you so much for regarding it, and as I said before, there will be more video. Thank you. Bye.